Oh, hi guys, how are you? Just riding by this permanent wildlife habitat, which I can now see has for sale signs. Oh no, that's for houses further down the road. Vlog while I'm going uphill, nice and slow. These trees right here, which gotta be about, let's say 10 meters tall at this point. When I first came to Delaware in 7th grade, 6th grade, something, I can remember those trees. Look at the squirrel in the middle of the road. Hey, Mr. Squirrel, don't get ran over. Those trees were, I could see clear across that field just like I can now with the corn. They were not even as tall as the corn. And now, those trees have got to be 30 feet tall. Or 10 meters for you European folks. Big shout out to England, the motherland. What's up? Now we're going downhill, people. Yeah, look at this nice development right here. The Hawthorne. Or just Hawthorne. Yeah, I should have, geared down or up. I'm not really sure what that is. It's a larger wheel, but it definitely gives you more speed, less revolutions. But I guess I'd be gearing up. And then I should have done that so I could gotten some speed coming down this hill, but I didn't, so it's okay though. But at the halfway point, just wanted to make note of those trees that are beautiful. Almost made it. We're coming up on 30 here. So, oops, slice of pizza in the road. Don't eat it. Beautiful. I always did like the way that the trees look when they're like that, but in reality it's only because clear cutting does that. I can remember being a kid and riding by here with my mother when I first moved to Delaware. There was a goat cart that was out back. And my life revolved around finding an old cheap dirt bike or goat cart that I could buy. Look, Burns Pet Shop, store closed finally. Very sad, very sad, very sad indeed. No, seriously though, it really is. Used to be two twins, beautiful girls. They both had identical faces, identical cars, the Beetle, and houses side by side right there. And they used to do gardening and it was so beautiful, but I don't know what happened to those houses. But back to the go-kart story. That go-kart stayed in my mind for years to come after I first saw it. I mean, I can remember, I still think about it to this day. That was what my life revolved around, was that go-kart being there, and it was such a dense memory in my mind. Maybe that's just proof as to how shallow I am, or how weak-minded I am. But that's what I thought about. That's what I revolved my entire life around. Look at this lake right here. It's not really a lake, it's a pond, but sometimes that thing gets so low you can walk clear across it. And then I've seen it at times come up to this building right here. I believe this is owned by the Oakle family, the Oakle family farm. Sometimes it comes right up to that building where that air conditioning unit is. Got the DOT over here, Department of Transportation. This guy right here, I'm pretty sure he used to be out in the middle of that pond with a fishing rod. And this over here, White Oaks Road, or EST, whatever that stands for. I'm not smart enough to know that. That is Charlie Jones, the Jones family. That's their property back there. Sean, Trevor, and I, we used to shoot off shotguns and smoke the cannabis and all kinds of things back there. Shout out to Sean, rest in peace, Sean. It's beautiful back there though, but We used to just drive our trucks, you know, all the way up to about here. Of course, you know, I went back further along the railroad tracks, but we would just drive our trucks back there and blast off shotguns, drink beers, smoke the ganja. Lord, that must have been at least 15 years ago. Might have times to change. We got the Brittinghams right here. They've been slowly expanding. Bought this piece of property probably a long time ago. Maybe they've always owned it, but now they're just starting to develop it. Sequoia Landscaping coming soon. Yeah, I spotted an Allen key on the road back there when I first started biking. I was gonna pick it up, then I realized, it's like, as long as I remember on my way back, I could probably still grab it. I always find tools on the road. Screwdrivers, old levels. Today it was an Allen key. I found a necklace on the road. I don't know if it's anything valuable or not. It's pretty dirty, pretty grimy looking, so it might just be a hair scrunchie that's metallic. You know, like some kind of cheap metal, I don't know. I remember as a youth, my mother was looking for property, and we almost bought 20 acres here in Georgetown along this area right here. I think it's right behind those red sheds. There was a house within, believe it or not, an outhouse. That's where I bought my first car, right there, Lancelot. It was a 1991 Plymouth Laser, red. I cut the springs on it, or actually Will Showers cut the springs on it and turned it into a lowrider. And basically it was just a moving trampoline at that point. So, but yeah, we almost bought some property right here. My mom did, which if she had of, it would have been a pretty good investment for her. Some commercial property. But she bought the lots in Rehoboth and Lewis instead, which I believe she sold the lot in Lewis. Which really actually kind of broke my heart, believe it or not, because wow, a lot in Lewis. I was really, I was interested in living in Lewis one day. So that would have been a great spot, but that's okay. I can buy a house somewhere else. No big deal. All right, well, I'll stop jabber-jawing. We just about made it up to, I forget what road this is. That looked like a piece of gold. So I'll just stop and turn around and verify that it was a piece of gold. Let's see. Was it or was it not? Yes, it is gold in color. Also known as brass. It is a brass bottle cap to what appears to be a liquor bottle. But anyone can see how I can mistake that for a piece of gold, a golden nugget. That happens to me all the time. So sometimes I don't even stop. But then other times I stop and I realize it's just a bottle cap crunched up to look like a chunk of gold. But I mean, come on, let's be realistic. What are the chances of finding a gold nugget anywhere in the world today? So, strive on tirelessly, people. I'll check back in if I find any gold nuggets other than in my nose. And yeah, I forget what this road is called up here, but it's basically the bypass around Georgetown. It's Truck Route 9, Truck Route 9, that's what it's called. I don't like when people ride in the middle like that, because then I always hear those strips, those little indentations, but they're in the middle and at the edges. They put them in there a few years ago. When I say a few, probably 10 or 20, to keep people from dozing off or running over pedestrians or whatever it is. But every time I hear someone go out into the middle lane, I always think, oh, are they coming onto the shoulder to get me? So now I automatically assume that they're just going to the middle, which is not good because I need to be alert at all times. Man, I feel so freaking good right now, man. I feel so clear-headed. I feel a sense of family and urgency to be with my family. And the sense of being alone. Look, stickers. I should have got them stickers. It's like them little stickers that you get, you know, from Walmart when you buy a bow and arrow or something, or a BB gun, and you stick them on things and you shoot them with some of those stickers, little bullseyes. I can't describe to you how good I feel Maybe it's just because my testosterone is up and I ate 2 cloves of garlic last night and they're like pumping through my veins. But I feel good. I just love Delaware, man. I just love life. I love being clear-minded and just thinking positive, and struggling is actually, stress builds character. You know what I'm saying? Stress builds character. I'm already at 2 minutes, or actually 10 minutes and 22 seconds with this Jabberjaw vlog. But yeah, I'm up to Truck Route 9 already. Last time I checked, it was the 8:08 bump on the clock, but actually now it's probably 8:15. So I'm making great time. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. I guess I'm gonna go straight into town instead of taking Truck Route 9, because I usually take Truck Route 9, which is right here, Truck Route 9 West. I usually take that. Look at all these cars for sale. Nice. I'd like to get me a new car, or at least a car. So I usually take Truck Route 9 down there, but this time I'm gonna keep going straight and go into the town of Georgetown and get some coffee. Have a cup of coffee. I'm not sure where. I could ride down to the ROFO. I do have like an hour and a half. It'll probably take me another half hour probably to get to the downtown Georgetown. And that is probably another 15 minutes away. So I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way to the ROFO, which is at the other side, the north side of Georgetown. Look, there's something else shiny. Not stopping. Look at this. Passwaters Antiques. We got a big rocket out front, painted like an American flag. Just an awesome looking building. Looks like something that, you know, could be in, look down that road. Beautiful. Looks like something that could be in Kentucky, you know, something that could be out in Indiana or Tennessee or something. Tennessee. Yo, I'm gonna listen to that song, Arrested Development, Tennessee. Great song. Yeah, I read a book actually. You know, I just kind of ramble and I go off and 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 off, don't I? Look at this beautiful yard. It's been like that for 25, 35 years, who knows how long, before I came here. Just beautiful landscaping. Looks great. But yeah, that rocket out there in front of there, this whole area, look at this shit. Michael was a young man, he always be like, look, look. Not Michael, did I say Michael? I mean, every single kid out there. Yep, just ride along, get ready to come into town of Georgetown. It's up there, about another mile or 2. Look, we got the baseball players out here. Awesome. Sports at the beach. Yeah, boy, we got grill. We have a grill though, so we're good to go. Not that we're gonna use it. We might use it today for some garlic. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Wrap some garlic up with some tinfoil, throw it on the grill. Let me see you. Hitting over the bats. Hear the balls hitting the mitts. Wonderful feeling being here. Being alive in this time. For now, I have my dog Lucy and my bicycle and my struggles, which is good enough for me, I guess. Oh, look at that. Big shout out to the elephant ears. We got some elephant ears. Ours aren't as big as those, but ours are pretty nice too, though. But those get a lot more sunlight, probably. Yep, they're getting ready to shuck the corn. The machine just takes the corn, chews it up, spits it out, and leaves the cob right there. This right here is the starting gate area. The This used to be a big horse track back here. You can see how they have the Starting Gate Liquors across the store over here. A store across the street over here. And this is actually an old horse track back there. Used to be a big concrete building, gigantic. You know, if you could just imagine, you know, stables and horses and big concrete structure back there with all kinds of cool stuff. Man, I'll tell you what, it was amazing. Me and Trevor actually got the privilege to go in there one time. Big shout out to Trevor. Saw you last night, my brother. You and Jamie. And right back there, there's nothing there now, but we went in there and it was just, I don't know, man. Probably 50-meter high ceiling with all kinds of vending areas and just concrete everything everywhere. Bathrooms are still in there. It looked like it was probably built in the 50s. But the track is still back there. The horse track that ran around, it's still back there. But the buildings have all been demolished. So, look at Delaware. So beautiful. Surfing. It's beautiful, man. Yeah, they demolished that racetrack though. I mean, you know, Starting Gate or something like that. But we're coming into the town of Georgetown. And, oh, more gold. Psych. Solar panels. That's what I used to do right there. I still do it. Just taking a break for now. Yep, had too much money. I needed a rest. So, we're not too awful sweaty, which wasn't bad, you know, getting up here. First thing in the morning, we were a little bit worried about that. When I say we, I mean me. And all of you, I guess. If anyone ever watches this. But, I guess it's more of us a video log for maybe just my life, I guess. It's a way of writing stuff down. While I'm too lazy to write in a journal, I can just vlog it. And once it's on the internet, it's permanent. All right, Tennessee.